seats.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the Artist, and they'll be facing Tiny. They'll be fighting in the middleweight division.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
First up we have the Artist from the United States of America. Up against them is Tiny from the United States of America.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the cyan trunks with red trim, the Artist. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the orange trunks with red trim, Tiny.
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. You'd like to see more jabs. He threw a punch and just got countered. And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
Oh, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it. You watch when the rounds roll on.
Point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. On deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. Smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Very close. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards, gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Just keep it. What are you doing? You've switched off completely. You've done all that, keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just stay focused. Don't listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? You need to go back out there and you will win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Boxing, be smart. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense. Okay, focus now, focus. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths. Now don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him. Okay, you let him back into that fight and that's his round. I need you to go. He's hurt, he's ready to go, but you've got to be smart.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
You're switching off. And your time in already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just
we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jabs, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Can't land that jab. Then step back for just a moment. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That big hook doesn't land. How about that time counter shot? Upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax. All right, now you're switching off. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You know what, Marcus? Great. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Come on, you're better than that. Come on, you're switching off. Stop complacent. This fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there and win this round. Get everything. Think about the defense on end. Think about what you do. Good work. Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. You're not doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Now, don't want you to load up. Don't. Buddy, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Get your mind back on the job. Out there and finish it. You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Throws the jab but does not score. And he misses with the left uppercut. Looking to land the hook. Caution is being thrown to the... This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Go back out there and win this round. Get everything up. Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Just stay focused. Right, now you're switching off. Get your mind back on the job. That's smart. You were smart. You weren't loading up. But you still... Come on, you're better than that. You done all that work in camp. You gotta get out there and switch off. Get your boxing back together. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get the jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. Buddy, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on to fight. Great round. You're getting your time in already. Right. What are you doing? You've been coasting for this entire fight. And now you've let it vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
You've done all that work, the gaps will appear. Now don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
And there's the bell for round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That counter shot lands. You've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. Holding nothing back here in the round. Tried to score with a jab. Swing and a miss with the hook. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Couldn't land that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Jab. Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. Don't worry about that round. Good work. Now that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back. Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go. Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shot. Just keep him on the end and start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Nice work. Good round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Right. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax. It's the same again. Don't change on him in this round. You don't want to lose.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
You were thinking, go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back. And then
On to the fifth we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just missed with that hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Missing with that right hook. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I go in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Can't land the jab there. When are we going to see a jab from these two? He's got his gloves up. That's a good idea. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be the sweetest sound.
Let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Good work. That's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. What was that? What are you doing? You've completely switched up. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Come on. Do you want to win this fight? You're switching off and you're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out there and switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. And then get... Check. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. The jab. Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Yeah. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great. What are you doing? You've switched off completely. You've done all that work landing your power shots. Good work.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
That's his round. I need you to go back about what you do. Good work. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle.
On to the sixth round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to fight it somehow.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights, yeah?
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Are we about to see a first-round knockout? And right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them more than that.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Is he going to punch himself out, though? They threw the hook. It didn't land. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he... This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
You know what, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You're thinking. Now, Doc, what was that? What are you doing? Right, let's go out there and get him up. You can take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. Come on, you're better than that. I need to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back. Just boxing, be smart, get your shots up. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Very come on, do you want to win this fight? You've completely switched. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep. All right, now you're switching off. You've been coasted for this entire fight, and now you've got to keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
And there's the bell for round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. That counter shot lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Go back out there. Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good, man. Good. Come on, you're better than that. I need to focus on what those free shots. Keep smart. You're getting your time in already. What are you doing? You've switched off completely. You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose the match? You got to get out there, switch on, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. What are you doing? Right, let's go out there and get your boxing back. Fence on end and think about what you do. Good work. You're getting... What are you doing? You've switched off completely. You're switching off, taking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Get your 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great one. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Good-looking jab. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. A swing and a miss with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.